Jaya 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 Dvaita Chandra Jaya
Jaya
Gaura
Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya
Jaya
Nityananda
Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Samaveta Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवम् श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to today's Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita reading. We are reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, chapter 3. Lord Chaitanya's stay in Advaita Acharya's house. So, what did we read yesterday? Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu came into the room, Bhoga room, where the offering was made by Srila Advaita Acharya to the deities, and the offering is complete. Aarti is done, deities are put to rest, and Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu are inside. And seeing the arrangement of all the nice prasad, Mahaprabhu became so ecstatic, and he said, anyone who makes such an offering to the Lord, I keep the lotus feet of such a devotee on my head, life after life. What did Mahaprabhu say? Yeah, see, text 65. Frankly, I will personally take the lotus feet. Frankly, I will personally take the lotus feet of anyone who can. Just one second. Yeah, I'll take the lotus feet of anyone who can offer Krishna such nice food and place those lotus feet on my head birth after birth. Mahaprabhu was so ecstatic. Not that he's going to enjoy all that, but how much love this devotee has for the Lord, who makes with such attention, such care, an offering to Krishna like this. Anyone who has this type of love for Krishna, that devotee, his lotus feet I keep on my head birth after birth. This is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So then when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu entered the room, he saw all this. And what did Mahaprabhu think? He thought all this was meant for Krishna. So now all this prasadam will be distributed to all the devotees. So everything was made for Krishna. And by the way, for me, Advaita Acharya had said he'll make some liquid sabji and some little bit of rice because I'm a sannyasi. So he said, Mahaprabhu said, let us sit down in these three places and we shall take prasadam. However, Advaita Acharya said, I am going to distribute prasadam. Okay. And then Mahaprabhu said, okay, get two other leaves, right? So there were two banana leaves with piled up mountains of rice on it. But Advaita Acharya is saying, I'm sorry, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, get two more leaves, banana leaves. No, one for me, one for Nityanand Prabhu. And we'll take little bit alpakare, right? Little bit of rice and some little simple vegetable. So Advaita Acharya said, please sit down on these seats. So you sit here, this asan, like yesterday, PD Mataji was saying, sit here and take prasadam. Advaita Acharya said, just sit down here on these seats. And How literally catching their hands, he made them come and sit there on the asan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I'm a sannyasi. It's not proper for a sannyasi to eat such opulent prasad, so much variety. This is good offering for Krishna, for the deity. Yes, for Krishna it should be offered. Mahaprabhu was so happy that somebody makes such offering to Krishna. But for himself, I'm a sannyasi. A sannyasi shouldn't be eating such opulent food. How is going to maintain his senses? How his senses will be controlled? So no, no, I cannot eat. And Advaita Acharya says, I understand everything about you. I I understand. I understand why you took sannyas, and please don't try to trick me. I know your capacity, right? You can eat, and I also know why you are a sannyasi and what is the reason behind that. Then he requested Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please give up these tricky words, juggling words. And the Lord said, I certainly cannot eat this much. It's too much. So much food, prasadam, I cannot eat. So then Advaita Acharya said, all right, without any pretense, huh? Like honestly, whatever you are able to eat, you eat nicely to your satisfaction. And after you ate nicely, if actually you're not able to eat anything more, you can leave it behind on the plate, no problem. Then, uh, so now, yeah, one more point. Mahaprabhu said, but I'm a sannyasi. A sannyasi is not supposed to leave remnants on the plate. After eating, leaving some on the plate, this is not a good habit. For a sannyasi, it's forbidden. And then Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is quoting a shloka from Srimad Bhagavatam, right? In purport, actually, Srila Prabhupada is quoting. So Mahaprabhu is saying, for a sannyasi, it is not good to leave remnants. So Srila Prabhupada is substantiating Mahaprabhu's statement from quoting from Srimad Bhagavatam. So in the 11th canto, it is said that a sannyasi, he should beg whatever he gets from householders. He will take all that, sit on the bank of a river, make the whole uh, bhiksha, what he got into three portions, offer to Lord, one to Lord Vishnu, one to Lord Brahma, and one to Sun. Yes, these three personalities. And then he should eat everything. He shouldn't leave anything on the plate. So that means he should also beg only what he's able to eat. He cannot beg more, isn't it? He should only take what he's able to finish, and whatever he gets, he should eat. So Mahaprabhu is saying, Advaita Acharya said, eat whatever you can and leave. Mahaprabhu said, no, no, no. As a sannyasi, I cannot leave remnants. Next. Acharya bole nila chale khao chauanna bar. Eka bare anna khao shata shata bhar. In this connection, when that means what is Mahaprabhu trying to say here? It's too much, so much quantity I cannot eat, right? So then you leave some remnant. Then I'll be forced to leave remnants because I won't be able to finish all of it. I'll be forced to leave remnants. So basically, what he's saying is, I don't have the capacity to eat so much. It's too much quantity for me. That's the bottom line of what Mahaprabhu is saying. So for that, what is Advaita Acharya saying? Oh, this is too much for you? This much you're not able to eat? In this connection, Advaita Acharya referred to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's eating at Jagannath Puri as Lord Jagannath. Lord Jagannath and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are identical. Advaita Acharya pointed out that at Jagannath Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ate 54 times a day. And in each time, he ate many hundreds of pots of food. So, 54 times a day. How many hours are there in 1 hour? In one day? 24 hours. Even if he's eating round the clock, 24 hours, 54 means every half an hour. Yes? And every half an hour, who can eat? And every half an hour, what is he eating each time? Hundreds of pots. Every half an hour, hundreds of pots he's able to eat. And he's eating, not able to. He's actually eating every half an hour, hundreds of pots. What is this, what I have offered? one plate of rice with little small katoris of sabji. You haven't eaten in 3 days. You can't eat this much. That's the point. So Mahaprabhu said it's too much, and Advaita Acharya is saying, Acharya bole, Nila chele khao 54 bar, 54 times. एक बारे अन्न खाओ shata shata bhar, right? Like pots, hundreds of pots, shata bhar in each time. Like this 54 times you're eating in Jagannath. Tina janara bhakshya pinda pida. Tomara eka grass, tara lekhaya ei anna nahe pancha grass. See, Advaita Acharya said, yeah, pinda. Pinda means stack of eatables, right? A stack, like a pile, right? So tina janara bhakshya pinda. Tomara eka grass. Grass means one morsel. 3 people's stacks of prasadam is just one morsel for you. What 3 people can eat, like big stacks, let's say stacks, what would you say? Rotis, you have big stacks of rotis. What 3 people can eat? 3 people's stacks of prasadam is just one morsel for you. Tina janara bhakshya pinda tomara eka grass. Tara lekhaya e anna nahe pancha grass. So in that calculation, if we look at it like that, all the prasad that's here is not even 5 morsels for you. What you are saying you won't be able to eat, right? This is not even 5 morsels for you. Sri Advaita Acharya said, the amount of food that 3 people can eat, not just there, so whatever quantity, the whole amount that not one, 3 people can eat, all that food is one morsel. Does not even constitute. So that is less than one morsel for you. What 3 people can eat is not even one morsel for you. In proportion to that, these edibles are not even 5 morsels of food for you. मोर भाग्य मोर घरे तुम्हारा आगमन छाड़ह चातुरी प्रभु करहो भोजन. My good fortune, मोर भाग्य मोर घरे तुम्हारा आगमन. By my great good fortune, in my house you have come. Right? This is my great fortune that you have actually come into my house. Chadaho chaturi, give up all this trickiness, right? Prabhu, karaho bhajan, please eat. Advaita Acharya continued, by my great fortune, you have just come to my home. Please do not juggle words. Chadaho chaturi, juggle, word jugglery. Please do not juggle words. Just begin eating and do not talk. Just eat. Eta boli jala dila dui gosaira hate. Wash hands, water to both lords. Hasiyala gila duhe bhojana korite. Upon seeing this, Advaita Acharya supplied water to the 2 lords so that they could wash their hands. The 2 lords then sat down and smiling began to eat the prasad. Yes. So the Lord accepted Advaita Acharya's points, right? That in Jagannath Puri you eat so much, and this is just like not even 5 morsels for you. What you're saying, you won't be able to finish it. Please, now stop talking and stop your word jugglery. Please eat. And he just gave him water to wash hands. So they were smiling, right, at the intelligence of Advaita Acharya. They just washed their hands and sat down to eat. Began to eat prasadam. Nityananda kohe koilum tina upavas. Aji parana korite chilo bodo ash. Okay. So Nityananda Prabhu and Advaita Acharya, they have this wonderful exchange. Huh? So Nityananda Prabhu is saying, Nityananda Prabhu said, I have undergone fasting for 3 days continuously. We've been traveling, right? After Mahaprabhu's sannyas, they've been traveling for 3 days in Radha Desh, right? Now they have come. Finally, they get some prasad. So Nityananda Prabhu is saying, I have undergone fasting for 3 days continuously. Today I hoped to break my fast. We were coming here, right, to your house, and I was thinking, Finally, I'll break my fast. I'll get some food here. So after sitting down and beginning to eat, seeing the prasad, this is what Nityananda Prabhu was saying. I was hoping that today I'll be able to break my fast. Aji upavasa hoilo acharya nimantrane ardha peta na bhoribe ei grase ka anne. Although Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was thinking that the quantity of food was enormous, Nityananda Prabhu, on the contrary, thought it not even a morsel. This much is it. This much is like not even one morsel. What my stomach will be filled with this? Nityananda Prabhu, on the contrary, thought it not even a morsel. He had been fasting for 3 days and had greatly hoped finally he'll get some, पेट भर के खा सकते हैं आज. So he was thinking that he had greatly hoped to break fast on that day. Indeed, he said, although I am invited to eat by Advaita Acharya, today also is a fast. Looking at all that prasadam, Nityananda Prabhu is saying, all that prasadam means to him, it's looking like, what is this? Hardly anything. Looks like I just have to continue fasting. Today is also a fast. So small a quantity of food will not even fill half of my belly. So small a quantity of food will not fill even half my belly. Okay, I'll read it again. Aji upavasa hoilo acharya nimantrane. Today also upavas. Aji upavasa hoilo acharya nimantrane. So we have come here thinking that here I'll eat. But today is also fasting. Ardha peta na bhoribe ei grase ka anne. Grass means one morsel. This whole thing is like one morsel. Not even half my belly is going to be filled with this. Next. Acharya kohe tumi hao tairthika sannyasi. Tairthika, one who travels. Tirtha yatra karne wale. Right? Tumi hao tairthika sannyasi. Kabhu phala mula khao, kabhu upavasi. So, sannyasi, you're a traveling sannyasi. Advaita Acharya is telling to Nityananda Prabhu. And what do traveling sannyasis eat? Whatever they get here in their forests, right? Where do they travel usually? When you travel from one place to another, it's not like nowadays that you have all these restaurants and hotels on the way and you can sit and eat full meals. No, they're just traveling from one village to another village. On the way, it's just jungle, right? And what kind of food are you going to get when you're traveling? Whatever you can get on trees, some fruits or maybe some roots and whatever, moola and all, water. That's all. Because that's a sannyasi's fare. Traveling sannyasi's fare. Acharya kohe tumi hao tairthika sannyasi. Kabhu phala moola khao, kabhu upavasi. And sometimes when you don't even get those fruits and roots, you just have to fast. This is the life of a sannyasi. Translation. Advaita Acharya replied, Sir, you are a mendicant traveling on pilgrimage. Sometimes you eat fruits and roots, and sometimes you simply go on fasting. दरिद्र दरिद्र ब्राह्मण घरे जे पायला मुष्टी एक अन्न इहा ते संतुष्ट हो झाड लोभ मन दरिद्र ब्राह्मण घरे दरिद्र means poor poverty stricken. I'm a poverty stricken Brahmana. Advaita Acharya is saying, Daridra Brahmana ghare je paila mushti ek anna. Right? One morsel of food you're getting, right? Whatever one morsel of food. Because what can a poor Brahmana offer? A poor Brahmana, whatever he has, he offers. So he's giving you one morsel of whatever. When mendicants or sadhus or beggars, they come to your house, how do you give generally? Because it's not like they expect that one person will give everything, one full meal. They go from door to door and they go to 10 homes or 20 homes. And then in every home, everyone gives like one fistful of grains. And then collecting all that, they go home, they cook and they eat. That's the system. So you are a mendicant. Mendicant means you go begging door to door. You're traveling and you just beg. So from a poor Brahmana, what do you get? You get one morsel of or one fist full of some boga or some prasad grains. So Advaita Acharya is saying that Daridra Brahmana ghare je paila mushti eka anna ihate santushtaho, and this is the nature of this is how a sannyasi should be, a beggar should be. He should be satisfied with whatever he gets, little that somebody is able to give according to his capacity. Ihate santushtaho, chada lobha mana. You should not be greedy. Give up greediness, right? Give up greed. That, oh, I want more from you. No, you should be satisfied with whatever you get. And besides, I'm just a poor Brahmana. I'm giving you whatever I can. And you're a sannyasi. So you should be satisfied with whatever little you get from one home. Translation: I'm a poor Brahmana and you have come to my home. Please be satisfied with whatever little food you have received and give up your greedy mentality. नित्यानंद बोले जबे कोयले निमंत्रण ताते दीते चाहर जत करिए भोजन. नित्यानंद बोले जबे कोयले निमंत्रण ताते दीते चाह jata kariye bhojana. Lord Nityananda Prabhu replied, whatever I may be, you have invited me. Therefore, you must supply as much as I want to eat. It's a different thing that I'm a sannyasi and I should be, I'm supposed to be eating some roots or fruits. So I should be satisfied that at least it's not about me. It's about you. You are the person who invited. When you invite someone to your house, you should supply sumptuous prasad to that person. You cannot make him starve. So it's not about I am whatever I am. I'm a sannyasi or whoever. But the point is you have invited me. So you should feed me sumptuously to my full satisfaction. That's the point, Nityananda Prabhu is saying. Lord Nityananda Prabhu replied, whatever I may be, you have invited me. Yeah. Therefore, you must supply as much as I want to eat. Tate dite chaho, jata koriye bhojan. As much as I need, right? Eat all you can, as they say, right? You serve them as much as until they are full, until they are satisfied, like that. So it is essential that you should feed me as much as I want to eat because you have invited me for prasadam. Shuni Nityanandera kotha Thakura Advaita kohe na tahare kichu paiya pirita. His Divine Grace Advaita Acharya, after hearing the statement of Nityananda Prabhu, took the opportunity presented by the joking words and spoke to him as follows. So here comes. So Advaita Acharya saw that Nityananda Prabhu is joking. So taking this opportunity, he also started speaking now. भ्रष्ट अवधूत तुम्ही उदर भरिते संन्यास लोह्याछद भुजी ब्राह्मण दंडिते. भ्रष्ट अवधूत तुम्ही. Bhrashta means corrupt. You are a corrupt avadhuta. Udara bharite. Udara means belly. Just to simply to fill your belly. Sannyasa lohyacha. So you have taken sannyas just so that you can beg and eat and fill your belly. Bhuji brahmana dandite. So to give trouble to a brahmana, I understand that you have decided to just give trouble to me, a brahmana. Advaita Acharya said, you are a reject Paramhamsa, Bhrashta Avadhuta. You are a reject Paramhamsa. And you have accepted the renounced order of life just to fill up your belly. I can understand that your business is to give trouble to Brahmanas. Not just me, but to all Brahmanas. Your business is simply to give trouble to Brahmanas. Purport. Essential. We should listen to this purport. There is always a difference between a Smarta Brahmana and a Vaishnava Goswami. See, I mean, these dealings and talks between Advaita Acharya and Nityananda Prabhu, they look like they are actually arguing with each other, fighting with each other, but actually it's filled with love and they're actually exchanging their love. But at the same time, although it's filled with rasa, there is very grave messages being given for us in this world. So what is the message?
That the sannyasis cannot,
Huh?
that the sannyasis should not eat like that, full bellied, and only think of food.
Yeah, I mean, even graver than that, you should not accept the dress of a sannyasi just so that you don't have to work, right? Because that's why our acharyas say it's better to be an honest, sweeper on the street than to be a charlatan sannyasi, like a pretender sannyasi. Like you are a great person and you're enlightened, but your whole purpose of putting up that show is so that without eating, you'll get easy life. Everyone will bring everything to you and you'll enjoy life. You don't have to do anything. If that is your mentality, you're more degraded than the sweeper of the street. Your position, although you're posing yourself to be a very, like a liberated person, you're worse than a sweeper of the street. Like that Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj had said. Actually, it's a long purport and we will have to discuss it also. So let us do it tomorrow. 4 minutes past time already. Hare Krishna. I know I joined late today, but please excuse me. Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you,
dear.
Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.